talking, let's give people 1 second to get in. I'm just trying to tell people where we are today because I want everybody to come join us. If you are here, pop on in the chat either on YouTube or on Zoom, or I believe that you are, oh, there you go. I just got a Facebook notification that we're live on Facebook.
All right, so I'm pulling up, mute. And I'm going to drop the Zoom link. Wait, oh, there it was. All right, so dropping the Zoom link in the YouTube chat.
Oh, you know what? With me being on here like this, I can't see any YouTube chats. Let me try to open up YouTube, because I want all of our friends to be able to talk to us. Let's see. I will put it like this. If you're here, guys, pop on in. Let's see. I just want to pull, because sometimes people hop on YouTube and.
All right, so you're grabbing your YouTube?
Yep, I'm going to go in here, and if anyone has any comments, I will see them.
Okay.
Let's see. There we are. There we are.
All right, so Fino is watching from my new Facebook group. Hi, Fino.
Hi, Deborah's here. And YouTube. Okay, good. I didn't have YouTube open. Okay, now we're set.
Chat.
If you guys have not joined the Facebook group yet and you'd like to, Cheryl, is the link down in the description?
I will post
Make sure you join the group, guys. Go in, you can ask questions. Cheryl will announce all of her lives that she's doing.
And I am prepping this week a budget course challenge.
Ooh, what is that going to be about? Is it a secret?
Most people don't understand how to make a budget, let alone stick to one. So it's going to go through the process of gathering all your stuff, building your budget, and it will have a free sheet to build your budget on.
Is it going to be Google Sheets or Excel, or how's that going to go?
I have a hate relationship with Google Sheets, but
okay.
But I can make one for Google Sheets. I can do this. One can go on Google Sheets. My regular one cannot go on Google Sheets because it has capabilities that Google just can't keep up with.
Okay.
But I can make one for this with Google Sheets, and so people can have either one, whichever.
Okay. When are you dropping that budget?
Yeah, before the end of September. So okay. I want to get through the course prep this week so that I have everything together, and then I think it will be like a Monday through Friday of going live.
Okay, so like a live webinar type of course.
Yeah,
step by step. Okay. Are there things that people are going to need to have prepared? Like,
yeah, and that I will go over once I get the course prepared and everything. Like I'll go over the first day. This is what you want to go grab, and then the second day to have that stuff, awesome. And then we'll put it in and go through the whole process. So I think we can do that across 5 days, so like a Monday through Friday thing, and then you'll only have access once the challenge is over. You'll only have access to it if you are in the Facebook group. So
okay, it's going to be a separate Facebook group from the main group.
No, I mean, it's going to be live for everybody. Anybody can join it. But if you want to keep access to the training, to the course, you'll have to join the Facebook group which is free. It'll be free in the group. So, it'll just be one of those.
Or like the replay.
Yeah, for the replay.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's exciting. Very good.
So it'll be my first course, but I've done it with quite a few people at this point on one-to-ones.
Okay.
And I think that we can do a good job with it as a group. There might be some people that still want some one-to-one time, but I think that it will be a pretty good exercise, get people started.
Yeah.
Because people don't realize how important of having a budget is, number one. Number two, you don't realize all the crap you're still paying for that you have not used in months.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then you go sit down and you pull all your stuff in and you look at your bank accounts and you're like, man, I completely forgot I had that. So,
right.
So anyway, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the group is growing.
Ooh, good. I think last week you told me you had crossed over 80 members, right?
Yeah, we're up to 105 as of today. So
hey.
More things will be coming. I am looking forward to having the group to where a lot of the stuff that I've been, offering for free anyway, I can kind of contain in one place in the group and people can ask questions in the group so that I can handle more answers.
Okay.
And I have built, or I'm doing a blog. Mostly it's about facts right now, FAQs. And I am up to four posts.
Oh, you are?
4 blog posts.
Oh, wow. You're up 2 from the other day when I talked to you.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm excited. I just signed up last night for Rank IQ. So there's a bunch of videos to watch for that. If anybody wants to know about that, drop a note in the chat. I've got an affiliate link for that. So anyway, it's exciting stuff going on, and you've got exciting stuff going on.
I do. Last week was really, really good. So right after I got off the phone with you, if you guys don't know, Cheryl and I, some days, just because we're both busy, we'll talk like 8 times just because, I got to call you back. Oh, the dogs. Oh, the kids. So right after one of the 20 times I got off the phone with her, I had a call with Benable. Benable reached out to me saying that they could verify me, which I didn't even know what the ins and outs were. I didn't even know that was an option because I only have 79 followers, I believe, which is funny to me because last year, was it, what's Twitter called now? X and Instagram, like you could pay to be verified, which is crazy. So if you want to be verified, if it's important to you, like if you feel like that's like a benchmark for you, head on over to Benable because you can get verified pretty easily, but you have to put the work in. So I talked to the lady at Benable and we had a really good talk. And they're open. So if you want to speak to them, you can hop on their Zoom, or you can request a Zoom meeting through their calendar. So I got verified. So there's a difference between your account being verified. Oh, our little Halloween went off. Your account being verified, and now we have commercials, and your lists being verified. So if your lists are verified, you'll have a little blue check mark, just like if your account was verified. And that just means what she said is that you will be pushed onto Google, which if you know anything about search engines, SEO, all of that stuff, if someone types best date night in Miami, Florida for a budget under 200 and your list is optimized for that, you're going to be in the Google results. So that's really good. That's what you want, because then that leads to people going on your list and making sales. If you're unfamiliar with this, like if you're new in the chat and you're like, what? Benable is affiliate marketing. So it's not like they have all these different networks normally where you have to go to one place and get request permission for like Amazon Associates and then go over to another program if there's an app that you like to use and you want to promote that, and then go to WordPress and promote that. No, it's all in one area. It's called Benable. And a lot of people call it Benable. Benable. I should have actually asked her what is the correct pronunciation. I'll ask her next time. But and you can partner with 37,000 brands. So if you do side hustles or you want to get into a side hustle, this is like so low barrier. It's crazy. And I'm actually not even promoting it off of Benable yet. Now, this is something that you can promote even if you don't have a blog, if you want to get into Pinterest marketing, if you do email marketing, because I don't know if you know this, but if you are an Amazon Associates affiliate, you cannot promote links through email. That is a no-go. You will get kicked off the platform. But for this is not the case. Benable does not care. So if you just kind of want to get your feet wet and kind of understand what it is to write a description and what people are looking for and kind of build a community, this is a place you can do it with 37,000 brands, and it's all in one area. You don't have to apply for this and apply for that. Now, the only thing I will say, it is by invite only, but I do have a code. Actually, Cheryl put it in the I saw it on Facebook. So thank you for sharing that, Cheryl. And you can get on, you sign up, you put the code in saying, Renee or Mommy Hasn't Showered invited you, and then you can start promoting that day. So just a couple of tips are, you want to make different lists. I'm just going to do like a quick rundown. Not all of them be affiliate links. Now, obviously you're there to make money, but you also want to build a community and show people that you're talking about a certain thing. And sometimes they just don't have, even though it's 37,000 brands, sometimes the link is just not on it. Now they're adding new people every single day. Last week, I think they added 8 or 9 different companies that we've all heard of. Of course, now I can't remember not one single one of them, but
Pottery Barn and Nordstrom's were 2 of them.
There you go. That everyone knows and Nordstrom does that big sale. I've never been a part of the big sale that they do every year, but that's all my Instagram is filled through. When Nordstrom does their big sale, everyone's like, oh, look what I got at the Nordstrom sale. If you like to buy luxury things, or if you've had your eye on a pair of sandals that you're just not going to pay $100 for, I bet you can get them during the Nordstrom sale for really cheap. But yeah, so you want to make your list. Some of them not affiliate links. You can do locations. You can tag the locations on a map. Now, what's interesting to me, and I want to try to sit down and kind of build this out, I just don't have the time right now. You can do, and so if you're hearing what I'm saying and you have an idea, let us know, please, because this would be great for someone. You can do password protected lists. So what I'm trying to think of is, how can someone, Cheryl just said she wanted to do a course, even if it's not a course, but if you want to do some sort of, to get this list, you'll have to put your email into my Stand Store or my Linktree or my MailChimp or whatever. I will email you the password protected list, and then you can put whatever the heck you want in there. You can put a URL to a Google Sheet, because you can put URLs in there. You can put URLs and you can upload your own pictures. You could, do some sort of coupon network stuff on there and say, I have these coupons, but in order to get them, you're going to have to give me your email, which if you're building a business, you should be collecting people's emails anyways. Give me your email and I'll give you the password to this list. Maybe you're doing some super secret, and this doesn't even have anything to do with money, but maybe you're doing like a really fun pub crawl and a, what is that thing when people go look for things?
All right, people. We got Psychic and Dawn is in the chat.
Hey guys, you know what I'm talking about when you go on a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, that's
sheesh. Gosh, woo. You want to do a cool scavenger hunt? Okay, well, you have to go to this list and look at the clue. I mean, you could just do so much. You could share stuff just between 2 people if you want to. There's a lot that you could do. So I do want to sit down and think about, how can you make this work further for you and even build out a community using this? Or, hey, you're new to Benable. Since you used my code, go to this list. I'm going to tell you A through Z what to do. I have a little mini guide. It's like $2 on Etsy. It's a 7-page thing of what you need to be doing every single day. Maybe, hey, if you join a list, I'll send you the guide, or I'll put the guide in the protected list, which would then lead to my website. On my website, I would have an email pop up. You put your email in, there's just a lot you can do. So it just kind of gets my mind going. But yeah, so that was very exciting. I got verified and I got some tips. And I also asked about an algorithm. And she said, there's no algorithm per se, because I said, look, I'm going to be honest, I've kind of slacked off. You can probably see the last time I posted a list. Do I need to post 20 times a day to be seen? And she's like, no, but your posts do need to be optimized, and your lists need to have more than 1 or 2 things, really a dozen things. And I said, oh, okay, well, some of my lists do not have a dozen things. Some of them do have 2 or 3 things. So that was really good, just to, kind of touch base with her and see what exactly are they looking for? What are they looking for? Because it's brand new. Not a lot of people are talking about it. I heard about it on TikTok. So there's that thing. And then tonight, so I have 3 things. Tonight, I got invited to the TikTok lifestyle program, where for 12 weeks, I take classes through TikTok, and they have partnered with other people. So tonight, the class is on lighting, camera work, editing, and everything that you would need, all your setup, which that doesn't only benefit me for TikTok, that benefits me for YouTube and for any other short form video. They're going to talk about short form and long form video too. So that's kind of cool. That starts tonight. The only downside is it starts at 8, and you guys know that I'm usually in bed at 8, so I gotta stay up late, but it's 12 weeks long. And there's all these things, like you can't share what they talk about in the class. You can't, what else? They have a bunch of rules that you have to do. Oh, you can't miss classes. You'll get kicked out of the program. You have to post every single week for 12 weeks or you'll get kicked out. So it's like school. It's a real school. They want you to treat it like school. Some people got invites and they want you to take it serious. So that starts tonight. That's exciting. And then last but not least,
it's 1 night a week.
1 night a week.
Well, that's not as bad.
No,
it's 12 nights. If it was 12 weeks of multiple nights a week,
yeah, no, that's a lot. That's like going back to real college. That's a commitment that I just don't want. So I can do, because these are things that I want to learn about. And, obviously I've watched things on lighting and camera, but when you hear it from different people, and this is a brand actually putting it on tonight. TikTok is not putting this actual class on, a brand is putting it on. So it will be good to hear from a brand's perspective and not a creator's perspective or an influencer's perspective. This is coming from the brand. So it's just something different to look forward to.
So Fino had apparently I have to refresh the chat.
Oh, okay.
But Fino had your back with Scavenger.
Oh, thank you.
So Side Gig is here, Dawn is here, and Max says, congratulations.
Thank you. Hey guys, thanks, Max. Awesome. And last but not least, this is week 5 of me being on TikTok Shop, and I finally got my first order. So last week I talked about doing affiliate marketing on TikTok, which is doing very well. Actually, I'm eligible for my first payment now, but I also have a TikTok Shop. So you can create for people if you don't want to be in charge of physical products, and you can become an affiliate for those people, different brands on there, or you can open up a shop, which I did. And it was 5 weeks ago I started my TikTok Shop. The specifics are I had 18 videos posted. Most of them were under 1 minute. This is just the specifics if anyone's wondering. 18 videos posted. Most of them were under 1 minute. I was not using trending sounds because I signed up for TikTok Shop as a business. This is just going to keep going off. If you're a business, you cannot use trending sounds. You cannot use licensed music, which I did not know that, which was a problem because, as a new shop, I kind of wanted to ride the wave and hop on the trending sounds. That's how you can get, seen and all of that. But I didn't know that. Once again, I talked about this last week. The reason I signed up as a business is because you can go live with less than 1,000 people. So that's the upside, but the downside is there's a lot of music or like funny TV quotes and stuff. You can't use any of those sounds. You can't use them. Another thing I discovered, so I pay for music. You've probably heard of Epidemic Music or Artlist.io. There's a couple other ones. I pay for music. They have my channel, but TikTok does not know that. So I will post with music from the subscription service that I pay for, and my music gets muted. There's nowhere on TikTok to say, oh, I have a subscription with Epidemic Sounds. So that's kind of a pain because it's like, okay, well, I'm not only paying for it for TikTok, but those services are not cheap. They're like $40 to $60. And it's like, okay, well, I can't even use it on TikTok because I'm going to keep getting this copyright strike from TikTok. So that's been frustrating, but what are you going to do? Roll with the punches. That's all you can do.
So we have 2 new people watching.
Ooh, who? Hello.
We have Yahara is watching, first time here.
Hi.
And Jamie is watching, says, found you through the used book guy. Thanks for sharing the info. So the used book guy has a Discord and
nice.
YouTube channel. And I'm a member of his group.
Okay.
And then Yahara is also in the reseller group with me. So.
Oh, nice. Reseller Nirvana.
Yep.
Awesome.
So yeah, glad that they are here.
That's great.
Have them.
Thank you.
And so just so you guys know, anything that if there's a topic, I'm looking over here at the chat like you.
Right.
If there's a topic that you guys would like us to discuss or something you want more information on, we are happy to, look at that stuff. We're super quick to go down rabbit holes and bring that stuff to you guys. Yep. So I am trying really, really hard to focus this week on the main stuff. And then once I get done each day, I might try, needling at some of the other things, but I've got a whole lot to accomplish this week. Yahara says she started her TikTok shop last week, and it is another world for sure.
It really is. I mean, it took me a couple of days to even figure out how to open it and add product. I'm like, this is crazy because I've been on every marketplace except for Overstock. I've never sold an Overstock. And I don't know what the disconnect was. It was just like every day I was like, oh gosh. Yahara, what is your channel? If you want to, you don't have to share.
But you're welcome to.
Yeah, and we can support you. Or if you have any, I'm not a pro. If you have any questions, I will say I am a full-time content creator though. That is the only thing I do know maybe 10% about. I'm not going to say I'm a pro with content creation than I am with the TikTok shop.
She says it took forever to approve her listing, and thank you.
Wow. Okay.
And you know more than she does.
That's weird. I wonder, did they come back and say that there was wording or something like that? Just a little tip if anyone's listening, and you might know this. So on the dashboard, I'm going to close my eyes because I'm going to try to visually see it in my head. On the dashboard, you can become eligible for coupons, but you have to hit benchmarks. And the benchmarks are based off, one of them is based off of if your listing is really good. Now, when you're doing the listing, it'll go, from 0 to 100, and it has colors also. I found that at least putting 3 pictures puts you in the green. Because at first I was just doing the 1 picture and I was like, okay, you can see what the product is. I sell t-shirts and sweatshirts and you can see what these things are. But as you add more and more listings, you want to add more and more pictures, and then you'll unlock that first badge, I believe they call it, and then you'll be eligible for coupons. And I think they'll give you out coupons also for if you want to run TikTok ads, which I've done one time, not for the shop. I ran TikTok ads when I had a Shopify store. And it's a whole different ball game than Facebook ads and Pinterest ads, which I have a lot of knowledge on Pinterest ads, but no sales came of it, but I think it's also, you just have to give some time for that.
She said she did not, apparently it takes 3 to 4 business days to get your listing approved, she said, and she did not know what, about what the things that you were just talking about. And
Was that her first
she
listing?
has one listing so far that she will share it.
Okay, good. So you'll want to put up a couple different listings because you want to kind of think like the buyer. So when people like to buy, but they don't like to be sold to, if that makes sense. Okay. So say I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see you and I'm like, oh, cool. What's this? And I'm going to go on your profile. You want people to know, like, and trust you. So you don't only want to do sales TikToks. You want like, oh, here's behind the scenes, or today was a hard day, or whatever. Just be relatable and be honest. You can just be honest about it all.
Just be you.
Just be you. Just be you. Because people will know, like, this doesn't seem genuine. But if you go on someone's shop and it's like, oh, well, they only have one thing. For some reason, in some people's minds, it's like, okay, I'm not going to buy, even if they like the product. It's just very, very rare. I would love to have someone on who's like a product psychologist to kind of like talk us through that, because that happens a lot. It's the same thing with, I watched the video once and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so true. And he called me out. I was like, sir, you just called me out. If you go to a YouTube channel and they're talking about the same thing on 2 different channels, studies show, I don't know who did the study, show that people are more likely to subscribe to the channel with 1 million views than they are the channel with 10 views, 10 subscribers. Even though support this little person. The videos could be the same, good quality on both of them, but people are more likely to subscribe. It's like a sheep mentality also, like, oh, well, 1 million people came over here, I'm going to go over there too. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild and crazy. So it's kind of the same thing with shopping. Like, okay, well, this person only has 1 listing up. Like, I don't know. So you'll want to add more listings for sure. Unless you have some crazy viral, must have thing, then maybe you'll make the sale.
I can understand that with only having 1 listing. Well,
yeah,
they seem to be super new. Maybe they don't know what they're doing yet. Maybe their product isn't going to be that good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe I won't actually get it. Maybe they're just a scammer.
Right.
But
right.
when there's more items there.
Right.
And yeah, they've got a few things here.
Exactly. So think like how you would as a consumer. Also, I will say that for your next couple products, you should be approved immediately. Like within the hour, not like, refresh the screen immediately, but within the hour, unless there's an issue with the wording that you used, or, there's a copyright thing going on. But I don't think that's a thing yet, because a lot of people, when the Barbie wave came through, everyone was selling everything Barbie. And I don't think people realize Barbie has a trademark. That color pink, I don't know what the hex code is, but that specific pink is trademarked. Like, people, now they've cracked down on Etsy. Not everybody, but they are starting to sue people. And what the bigger companies will do a lot of the time is they will let you put 10, 15, 20 products up, and then they will come down with the serious hammer.
Yep.
The serious hammer. People are like, oh, well, someone else is doing it. It's the same thing I tell my kids. I don't care if someone else is doing it. You're not supposed to do it. So if you're not familiar, and this goes for any Poshmark, eBay, all that stuff. Right. If you're not familiar, go to the USPTO website. You can look it up. It's free. It takes 2 seconds to look up sayings, people, creatives, characters, all of that stuff. So just be very careful. I mean, that really goes for everyone. I watched a video last week. A girl was very successful on Etsy, and she sold something and she said pop socket in her listing. It wasn't even a pop socket. She made a pop socket holder. So it was like a thing that went on the mirror, I think, and you put the pop socket in there. This is just, I don't know. This is doing what it's doing. I'm sorry, guys. And Etsy took her store down. She was like a 6-figure seller. She wasn't even selling pop sockets. You are not allowed to, you're not allowed to, that's trademarked. Right. And she said that they weren't getting back to her and letting her know, because she's like, what's the deal? She even took because she knew which listing it was, because it was her newest listing. She took the listing down, and they finally got back to her and said, yeah, it's the word pop socket. Like, what? You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed.
You're
People
also
paid money to protect that.
The biggest one that all resellers know, that have been in it more than a minute, is the stuff that is branded for hook and loop. We won't even mention the name. The company has a whole commercial ad about not using their name.
Yep.
So yeah, it's hook and loop.
Be very careful.
We don't discuss, because even if it's named in the
exactly in the listing,
the product,
you
still cannot call it by that brand name.
You cannot. Yeah, so, it's interesting, because I saw a shop last week and people were coming for her. She was selling in a 12-pack the clear Starbucks cups, like they sell them in the front. So not the tumblers, but like the cups with the lids. And she was selling them in a 12-pack, and people were pissed. And I'm like, I wonder if Starbucks is going to get hip to the game and put a stop to this, because I've had run-ins with Starbucks. When I was a big time Amazon seller, I was killing it with tumblers, killing it. And Starbucks was like, oh no, you're not. You will stop selling these products. I mean, they have people who specifically look out for this stuff. So I don't know. It hasn't quite reached TikTok Shop yet, obviously, but it will. It will.
Max says the dreaded V word.
The V word? Yeah. Oh, Vero. Yes.
Well, yes. Vero, but the V word for the hook and loop.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Or maybe he is meaning Vero.
Yep.
So either one will get you in trouble. Either one means trouble.
Yep. It'll get you in trouble. You just have to be very, very careful.
Yeah. So I guess using like pop socket, she was selling there's a bunch of people that are making things to use with them.
Yep.
And I'm not sure how you would.
Phone popper router. I mean, what else do you say? It's hard to even describe.
Right.
The thing you put on your phone that pops out. That's, people would be like, what? What is
pop out holder?
Yeah.
Pop out phone holder.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's keyword spamming as well, which all of the platforms frown upon keyword spamming. So.
Yep. So you just got to be careful, guys. You got to be careful.
Which is interesting. So at the beginning, I brought up that I had just joined Rank IQ. And now we're talking about keywords. And so when you are building a listing for any of the platforms, you want to use descriptive keywords for your item, and you don't. But so keyword spamming, that would be using words that would bring somebody to the item, but it doesn't pertain to the item, right?
Exactly. Okay. Right. Now, in her case, it did pertain to the item, because that's literally, but can't say the word. Yeah.
because it's a brand that is not associated with that product.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's plenty of brands out there that don't want you selling their stuff.
Nope. They do
Period.
not.
So whether it's used or new or whatever, they will throw a Vero, they will throw a cease and desist.
Yep.
Just for selling it.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. Right. Another thing I discovered last week. So I've seen that TikTok is really trying to push more for more people. Like Mommy hasn't. So I have I have several TikToks, but two main TikToks. Mommy Hasn't Showered does not have a TikTok shop. I got invited twice last week. Open your TikTok shop. Open your TikTok shop. Now, this is just hearsay, but they're saying that they're going to discontinue people putting a link. So not a blog link. They don't care if you do your blog, which obviously you can still do marketing through your blog, which everyone should be doing for the reasons I already talked about, email and building your community, blah, blah, blah. But Linktree, Stand Store, one that I pay for, Beacons, because Amazon associates are making a killing on there with the 10 things I got on Amazon last week. And they're taking those viewers off of the platform to something else. And they don't want, it's the same thing, Instagram, Facebook, it's all the same. They don't want you to do that. They don't want you to do that. That's Instagram. You cannot put links in the comments.
Right.
You can't link through.
You can't link anywhere, and you can't even copy and paste any. You can't even copy the words. You have to literally look at it, tape it in,
and go on over. Yep. So they're saying they're going to ban having those, which is, I can't imagine people. I know that there are people making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a month from their link. That's not a blog. Now, another way around that. Well, no, you can't even do that for Amazon store, but for some, I think for Beacons, I could get my own URL if I needed to do that. Linktree, I'm not sure that you can do that, but I wonder if Linktree will roll something out like that you get a custom domain. Pay us $15 and we'll give you a custom domain that's through Linktree. I mean, that would be beneficial.
They have that.
Oh, they do have that.
They have a pro Linktree that you can have.
People are going to have to move over to that because TikTok is not having it. They're like, we want you to sell through our shop.
Yeah. Linktree has been bugging the crap out of me about going pro, go pro, go pro, go pro. I'm like, yeah, I don't really need pro. Thanks.
I have Linktree. I don't know what else. Now that obviously if that's your income, you're going to do it. And really you should be doing it anyways. It looks more professional if that is the bulk of your income. But otherwise, I don't know what I'm assuming there's like deeper analytics and all of that stuff.
You do get analytics if you, let's see, do I still have this up? But you get analytics if you have a Linktree, a paid Linktree account. Mm-hmm. For instance, the email that I had was telling me that I had X number of I had 688 clicks on this link.
Nice.
And if I joined pro, then it would give me all of the data for where the links came from and when they came and all the stuff.
I mean, come on. Now, a lot of people don't know this. You can go into Canva, build a page that looks exactly like Linktree with the little bubbles, with your little picture at the top. And that you can put that on WordPress and that can be your page. Saltcheryl.com/link. That's right there. And that's your Linktree. And then if you are connected to Google Analytics, you'll get all that stuff anyways. And then you're not paying for Linktree Pro.
Right.
Or, I don't know if people know this either. You can do that right on Canva. Now, I don't know if you could put the property ID into Google on that. I'm gonna actually look that up because that would be good. You can build a website off of Canva and purchase a domain from Canva. They have the websites already up and you can customize it there. And then you just purchase the domain through. Now, the only thing I will say, I did that once and I had trouble connecting. It kept saying that there was some sort of error, and it was a runaround. It was quite the runaround. It's quite, but if you don't know how to build a website, or if you just want a landing page for an offer that you have, say you have a 5-page workbook and you don't want to put it on Etsy because they're going to take your fees and all that stuff, or take you down for God knows what, you can literally go to Canva. You'll have to have Canva Pro, but if you're already paying for Canva Pro, put landing page, the whole thing's built out. You slap your picture on it, you put your information in, you do a URL hyperlink, boom, there you go. Then you don't have to build a website. You don't even have to mess with WordPress. You don't have to do hosting. You don't. And obviously, Kim, here we go, the chocolate
I
commercial.
want the chocolate.
I know, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah. So that's just an FYI for people. If you didn't know, you can do that.
I think that is what Linktree is trying to be for those that
Right.
don't want to build a website or whatever, because you can go get your custom domain,
Right.
pay for the pro version of Linktree, and then just add your custom domain to it. And it's super simple to
Super simple.
So
now I wonder, I should ask them if Benable has anything in the future to do that. Because if they do, it's game over. You wouldn't have to have a blog. You can blog right on there. You can blog on there, and you could link anything you want from there.
we'll have to revisit that, because I'm learning
Yeah.
so much about blogs right now.
Oh, it's so much.
And
So much.
there's a post that I was going to share it with you. We didn't have time before the call started, but Psychic says, I did a Canva website and had a huge issue connecting with Google also.
Oh, so you tried to connect. Okay. Was it on Google side, or was Canva just like, because you couldn't put the HTML code in to verify your Google, like through Google Console? That's interesting to know. Which, if you're doing that, you could be one of two people. You need the analytics, or you don't need the analytics and you really don't care, and you just care about the sales because you're only promoting from one. If you're only promoting from your one TikTok or from affiliates or whatever, I guess it really doesn't matter. But if you're going to get serious about it, you need to know where your traffic is coming from. And then not being able to connect to Google is a problem. It's a huge problem.
So there was a post that I saw, because Rank IQ has their own Facebook group, that if you have Rank IQ, then you can join their Facebook group.
Yep.
And I got this notification. I mean, I just got in the Facebook group, got this notification. There's a woman making 8 figures from a blog.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like,
there are a lot of people making a lot of money for, do you know who Debbie the flooring girl is? She's very interesting. You'd love her. You love her. She sends out almost a daily newsletter. She's great. She was in about $400,000 of debt. She started blogging about flooring. She's not a construction worker. She doesn't do flooring. And she doesn't do income reports as of last December, but she posted her income reports. She was making a lot of money. A lot of money.
And then I don't want to bring up the who, what yet, but you already know. I'm following this other lady that is consistently building and selling blogs for, 4, 5, 6 figures. So that's crazy to me.
If you know how to monetize and you just hold on to your out of the Google sandbox and you start to get, your pages listed on Google and all of that stuff, and then you're making a little bit of, even if it's just Amazon associates, people want that because they don't know how to get from A to B. They don't know how to start. There are things you need to do in the beginning. They don't know how to do keyword research. They just want passive income. And okay, yes, I can pay someone to do the back end stuff, but I need the framework built out. Heck yeah, people are willing to pay for that.
And then I found out the hard way. You've been firsthand privy to my struggles over the last few weeks, but I found out the hard way that having someone else do the work isn't necessarily the right move if you know nothing about it.
Because you don't know if they're doing it right.
And it's not even that. They didn't do it wrong.
Right.
But when I went in and tried to continue on and add to it, I couldn't do it. It was like I was struggling with my blog page.
Yeah.
So I was trying to add blogs to it and only one would show up. Nothing else was showing up. I finally have them showing up. I changed the layout of it. I'm doing the thing. It's great. However, I'm still not happy. There's stuff that was added in that I'm finding out after the fact that I don't even need.
Yes.
Like these plugins called like Thrive or Elementor. I was looking up Elementor. I keep wanting to call it Terminator.
Yeah. I mean, Elementor is good if you're going to be building out new pages for the layout. But if you're just adding on to the layout that they've already put, you don't.
Yeah. They actually, it's not the 2023 that we thought it was. It's a custom theme within Thrive that they've built, because I changed it over to 22 and it changed everything. So,
okay.
Yeah, but I was able to preview and not actually do the thing. So
okay, good.
I'm finding that, I'm looking at how I can get Thrive completely off of there because I don't need it. I mean, it's paid for now, and I can turn it all off and my site doesn't go away.
What about your quiz though?
Yeah, I don't really feel like I need it.
Okay. Well, that's what I was going to say. Look at your analytics, because if people are not even taking the quiz, then.
I mean, it's still too new to say that yes or no. However, I mean, my site is still too new to give there's no analytics for it yet.
Okay.
But I can always rebuild a quiz another way at a different.
Oh, there's so many quiz builders.
Yeah.
So many.
That I don't have to use Thrive or Element or whatever to do it.
Yep.
So I will, I'm just going to end up turning that off for now. I'm in the process of just changing the theme over to something else with none of that stuff in there, and then go forward from there so that I really want to get the blog built out. I've got a goal. I want to get 50 blog posts up.
Oh, wow. That's a huge goal.
Yeah, by the end of September.
We have, let's see, be careful with having someone else work on your business website. If you don't like what they're doing and you fire them, they may change all your passwords before handing it back over to you. Yeah, we talked about that because of the whole login thing. Yeah. But you're good with them. I mean, they didn't do anything wrong. It's just that you just don't know. Yeah.
Right. They didn't do anything wrong. We were looking at some social media stuff that they were going to do for me, and that just wasn't working the way that I thought it should.
Right.
And listening to some other people, I realized that in order for me to get what I want, I have to learn the stuff and do it first.
Yeah.
And then I can hire someone, because then they would have an example of the things that I want.
That you want.
Just continue on handling that side for me.
Yeah.
However, so anyway, they were very gracious about it. I've got, my hosting is still paid through July of next year. Okay. I can use Thrive through the end of the year if I want to, which I've already told them no. The email marketing thing that I've never used with them, I'm just gonna tell them, that I've already told them to just let that go. Yeah. And then they refunded my last payment because
Oh, good.
they didn't
They didn't do anything.
well, they did some stuff, but the stuff that they did when it got to me, I was like, yeah, no, this is not going the way that I thought. And we're already 3 weeks in. I've lost 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I said, I just think that it's better that I just move forward.
Yeah.
With you guys.
Yeah,
So,
that's good.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's worked out. I'm not trying to badmouth them because it was a great working relationship for most of this year.
Yep.
And I was pleased with the website up until I started trying to do stuff myself.
Yeah.
And that was not their fault.
But you need to be able to add these blog posts. You need to be able to do that stuff on your own, for sure.
Right. And they were trying to help me.
Oh,
However,
yeah.
there just wasn't fast enough.
Right.
Like to get the help. I would send an email and maybe in a couple of days they would get back with me that, okay, we fixed it.
Right.
And I'm like,
yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I think the direction that you're heading in now is good. For sure.
Side Gig says Google Sites, it was a couple years ago. They were saying my email didn't match. It was a big ordeal to fix.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. If emails had to match across all the things, I would be in trouble because I've got like 15 different emails and I use them differently.
Yep, me too. Yep, me too.
Oh, going back to Benable, I logged in a while ago.
Woo!
And I started looking at, and I was thinking about one of my biggest struggles is I'll sign up with a person or a site that I trust.
Yep.
As an affiliate.
Yep.
And I'm not sure about the terminology, so we need to hit that too.
Okay.
But I never remember where my links are. So I made a list category of trusted sites and people for entrepreneurs. And I'm just going to stick all of my stuff in that thing. And even if I make that list private.
Yep. This is what I'm talking about with the private. Yes. And you can share it in your Facebook group or wherever. Yes.
I mean, even if I just make it private for me, and then I can share as I need to or how I need to instead of sharing the whole list. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Right.
I don't sign up with anybody that I won't work with myself or haven't worked with myself. So
yeah. So you can do sections. You can do, apps, software, tangible things that you need for your office. You can do it in sections that way and even keep them separated. It would be good. And I did ask her if they're coming out with an app. And she said, hopefully by the end of the year. So I'm like, my eyes, me getting on Safari, I can't. I'm like, what? What's that say? What? Yeah. So,
I'm the opposite. I want things on the computer. So the things that only have an app, I'm like,
Yeah, no, I don't only like the app. Yeah, I like to have both.
Right. I want both because there's certain things that I want to do from the computer, but then I want to keep up with it with my phone.
Yep.
Now, I wish this one lady that I follow, she was talking about, she's on vacation and her computer was in the shop and she did like a whole series of blog posts from her phone. She uses AI to help her write them, but she did the whole thing. And then she borrowed her husband's computer just to move it from where she'd edited the stuff and actually make the post onto her website.
Yep.
And I'm sitting here going, how are you doing that? Because the best that I can do with my phone is work on the ideas.
WordPress has an app.
Yeah. Okay. Don't. I'm still struggling with the computer, so I don't
Okay, I
want
was
to
gonna
go
say
to the app yet.
WordPress has an app, and if you have like, because I do a lot of food stuff or event stuff, I'll take the pictures and upload the media there so that they're on the post.
That's an idea.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, so far I'm doing pretty good. I build out my idea, and then I throw that into AI and have AI format it and make it more readable for me.
Okay.
And then I go back in, I'll copy and paste that into WordPress because I had to restart my computer yesterday. I was copy and pasting it into Word, and it was removing all of the formatting that
No.
AI did.
Yeah, no.
So I was like, no.
Yeah.
But once I restarted my computer yesterday, it seems to be working again.
Good.
But I was pasting it into WordPress, and then I would go in there and edit.
Yep.
But then I realized yesterday I had posted a blog 2 days before and had left stuff in there that I shouldn't have left in there. So I had to go back and edit it again.
Yeah.
So now I'm using Alt F and doing, word searches and things like that to make sure that things that I don't want in there get pulled out. So. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. I'm using, so far I have used AI. I've used Midjourney specifically to create images for the main image for each one of the blog posts.
Oh, nice.
So that was exciting for me to think about, okay, what kind of image would go with this topic. And when you're talking about accounting and bookkeeping and stuff, it's like most people the image would be.
Yeah. I know.
Put your head
frustration.
I need to do what is it? Is it a flamingo that puts its head in the sand? No, an ostrich puts its head in the sand, right?
Yeah.
I need to do a blog post with a picture of an ostrich putting its head in the sand.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Midjourney does not like receipts, the word receipts.
Oh, really?
No, it makes it look like money.
Okay.
Which, I mean, is technically not wrong.
Right.
Paper money, but yeah, it's funny. I tried to do a jar full of receipts, and it looks like a jar full of cash.
Cash.
Not US cash, but just cash, just green bills.
I wonder, coupon. Have you tried coupon, a jar full of store coupons or a jar full of,
I haven't yet. I couldn't come up with the other day a different term for for receipts. That was the only thing I could think of.
Claude?
No, I did not.
Make you a prompt, yeah. To make you a prompt, yeah. Yeah, I would try to use Claude to make a prompt. Or ask what is another term for receipts that Midjourney would understand.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm still learning and playing with it. So I have not like I'm mostly using ChatGPT and Midjourney.
Okay.
Although somebody mentioned something this morning that I said, okay, I have to get my work done before I'm going to go down that particular rabbit hole. AI Playground? No?
Is it coding or is it, how do you access it?
I looked it up. Hold on. Let me see if I still have that page open. OpenAI Playground.
Oh, okay. I've heard of OpenAI Playground. There's like this weird thing on the front page. Or
I
you,
don't know. I haven't gone to it yet. But let's see. What is Open AI Playground? It's an online platform that allows users to experiment with various natural language processing models. It offers several features, including text generation, translation, question answering, and chatting. But somebody was in the Women of AI group, somebody was talking about playing with that. Let's see. Yahira said, sorry to change the subject. No, no worries. We're just
yeah, come on in. Yeah.
And she said, what is the best way to find creators to promote your products? I have a private label product, the one in TikTok, that initially was going to sell on Amazon, but now it's not worth it. Too many fees.
Okay.
Do you want to share the product, the TikTok link or the product or anything? I mean, maybe if you don't, that's fine.
Yeah. I would say now if you are
or
on
if you
your
want to share it privately with us, that's fine too. You've got my Facebook Messenger and I can share it with Renee.
If you're on the dashboard, there is a thing called Affiliate Manager, I believe. You can find creators to work with and invite them to an open, it's called open something. You can either open it to everyone to be affiliates, or you can just pick and choose who you want to be affiliates. And then you can reach out to them. Yep. So go to Affiliate Manager.
It says she's doing it right now.
Okay. Yep. Sorry, my teenager is texting me. Oh God, my daughter is saying there's no air conditioning in her school right now. She said, come get me.
She says there was a lot of options. What number of followers is a better one?
So I can tell you that rates,
she says, I know I'm a small fish.
Yeah, if you're looking, what's your budget? I can tell you personally, and my rates are kind of low. I have under 50,000 on TikTok and my rates start at 2,500 a video. I attempted to work with someone when I had my coffee brand. I think she was around 55,000 just on TikTok. And I wanted her to promote it on Instagram also, which might have taken her to around 100,000. And she was going to be 4,000 for the video.
So wait. So Yahira is saying that at this point she wants to get her investment back, but I don't know if Yahira is. I know I'm not completely understanding what you're just saying. $4,000 that you had to pay per video.
Yes, for someone to promote your video. There are not a lot of people who work for product.
And you get paid $2,500 to promote somebody's product per video?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, if you're looking to just give someone product in exchange for, you might find someone new who doesn't know any better or only wants to do that. But the thing with that is a lot of people are starting to realize that when you do that, you have to write that stuff off on taxes also. So there are people, I actually know someone this happened to, was every day doing video, and that in the year they owed a lot of money to the IRS
Wait,
for a product in exchange for. You have to claim that.
right.
Yes.
Right.
So
You
people
have
are
to
starting
claim that.
people are
But-
starting to realize that. And they're like, well, wait a minute.
If you're watching me and you're doing product for videos, let's chat, because you shouldn't owe any money. Because just like she said, all right, this is an investment in advertising for yourself. And just like Renee was just talking about, she is kind of low. She gets $2,500 per video, not product.
Right.
So if you are accepting product in exchange for videos, you're doing two things. You're advertising yourself and you're advertising someone else. So you are actually taking a loss from what you should be charging. Okay. So you may be getting the product, but there's other expenses. So we can fix that. You should not be paying taxes because you received product in exchange for work you did. So if you're listening,
But you do have to claim
we'll
it.
fix that.
Cheryl's not saying you don't have to claim it. You do have to claim it. But
You do
in the
have to
end,
claim it.
Yes.
You have to claim it, but there's expenses associated with that you can claim also. So yeah.
So yeah, I would say that you're going to need a small creator, or you're going to need to have an ad budget. You're going to need to have a budget for it, a couple $1,000s.
So at this point, I mean, I don't know if you only have one white label product that I know we talked about this a week or so ago, but I don't know if you only have one white label product. But if you have more than one, then you should probably work on getting your listings up into your shop.
Mhm.
Oh, she only has one.
Did she share the listing?
Not yet.
Okay. Is there a reason that you don't want to promote it?
I think she's just trying to get her investment back.
The investment on the product.
Yeah, what she spent in order to get the white label product to begin with.
Okay. Well, if you work with a creator, you're probably just going to go more in the hole.
She
What
said
I was saying
I have
about
no
the-
idea how to do it. Now, I'm not sure if you don't, I'm guessing you don't know how to promote it yourself.
Can she say what the product is? And I'll give her 10 ideas right now. But what was I going to say? If you want to go to affiliate, and I can't think of what it's called. It's called open. Oh, hold on. Stand by, friends.
Oh, she's sending the link.
Okay.
And she is
I'm going to walk you through it right now. Just let me log in. Let me log in.
where did you send it?
Oh no, I want to go to existing seller. What's going on here?
I don't see it in this chat. Did you? And I don't have it in my Facebook messenger.
Okay, here we go.
No, let me see.
Open plan is what it's called. An open plan. Open plan allows you to open it to every affiliate. Now people will go through and see what they want to promote. Or you can just do specific creators.
Try sending the link again. I just turned it on so that I'm supposed to be able to see any community moderation. Because I'm not seeing it in the chat. So I don't know if one of my settings is Okay, so here.
Also, back to, so she originally got it to sell on Amazon. How did you do product research to even come across this product? Because you don't want to just count yourself out from Amazon. Yes, I know what you're saying about the fees, but maybe there's something that you can do to make the product a little bit more worth it and raise the price, like make a bundle. I'm a big bundler because in that way people can't jump on your listing also.
So she says helium-10.
Helium-10. Okay. So
Hey, can I share this, Yahira? Can I share the screen so that people see it or no? Is that okay? Okay, I'm going to share my screen, Sue.
before I even see it, there is a so you sold one on TikTok Shop. Do you have any posts up? I can see. Let me see. Hold on one second. Or was that a test that you did? A testing, D-Row and Tina. Is that a test?
I'm not even
order?
sure what it is. All right, I'm going to stop sharing. Is that okay?
Yep. Yep.
She said, any what?
You got an order. It says that there was one order.
Oh, yes, a friend of hers.
Okay. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, right off the break, you need to make your logo stand out a little bit more. You need to change about who you are. Yes, you're a woman, veteran-owned business. Thank you for your service. Faith-driven, that's fine. Coffee drinker, wine lover. Take that out. You're not talking about you. You want to talk about your business. You have.
And you can just go back and you don't have to just jot down all the notes. You can listen to Renee for right now and just go back and listen. We are at like a minute 12 in right now. So I mean an hour 12 in right now.
Okay, your posts are, so when you go on TikTok, okay, some of them are. Some of these are not, people cannot search them by name. The way you can tell is in the top. This one you made it on Coffee TikTok, okay? Up top, right here. Sorry, guys. I don't even know how to show that. Up top, right here in the search bar, it says Coffee TikTok. If you scroll and look, Florida living. Okay, I'm going to go back to your very first post. Your very first post is not categorized. Second post, not categorized. You want it to always be categorized. Coffee TikTok, Florida living, school 2021, which I don't know why it says that because it's not 2021. This is about your hurricane prep. Find related content. You don't want it to ever say find related content. If it says find related content, it's because TikTok does not know what your video is about. You want to be using keywords in your video, spoken. You want to do captions, which you can turn right on from TikTok. You want to put keywords in your description box. And you want to put keywords on the screen if you can, which helps with the captions. Find related content, morning routine videos. Okay, you got found for that one. Christian TikTok, find related content. Okay, that was your last post. You want to try to make 3 to 5 posts a day, which I know you're probably like, what? But when I say that, make a 2-minute video, split it into 3. That's it. You have some personal videos on here, which is fine because that goes back to the know, like, trust. But when I look at this, I don't even know that you're a brand. Yes, you're a faith-driven company, but is this your company's TikTok? It's not. This is like a mix of different things going on. You want to show your product as much as you can. So you have, okay, let me go back to the one that was categorized. This one, you're showing it. You want to do more videos of you showing this. You want to set this up. You want to show different angles. So this is what it does, Cheryl, because you're saying you don't know. You didn't know.
Yeah, I had no idea.
So it's an espresso tool. Hold on, let me turn this up. Are there any words? No, there's music. You want to turn the music down. If you're trying to ride a trend with the music, I don't know how you pick the music, but if you want the music in there because you're trying to hop on a music trend, you want to turn the volume down, keep the music up, and do a voiceover and say, here I am making my morning coffee using this espresso tool. What is an espresso tool? It blah, 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 blah. Without it, you want to say what the perks of the tool are, why you use the tool, why you love the tool, why you can't live without the tool. You know, oh, there's a sale, blah, blah, blah. And then always do a call to action at the end. If you guys like this, click the orange shopping cart below. You can grab it today. It's 40% off. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. My day starts with great coffee. What are you doing in this video? You need to write a long, use ChatGPT to help you with your descriptions. You can tell you to write a description for TikTok with a good hook, a good call to action, and come up with 12 keywords. Another thing you want to do for keywords, you're categorized coffee TikTok. I will go on coffee TikTok, click that. Go to coffee TikTok. What are the other people doing? They're actually going through the whole thing, making drinks. What are other things associated with coffee TikTok? My morning routine, my morning coffee routine, what I eat in a day, coffee recipes. If you don't want to show your face, you don't even have to show your face. You could literally do a video like this every single day. I don't know if you can see this. This is someone pouring a drink. Find a signature thing that not a lot of people are doing. That people, when they scroll, because you know, sometimes you just scroll and not even looking. Oh, I know this. I know this kitchen. I know this glass. Make an espresso drink every day. People, once again, want to buy, but they don't like to be sold to. Here's my favorite pumpkin spice drink for 2023, espresso drink. You're not even mentioning the tool, but you're using the tool. People are going to say, what's the tool? Oh, okay, that leads you to another video. Okay, here, I'm going to do a video and show you what the tool is. Use the tool. Show them in the video how great this is. But you can literally go to ChatGPT right now, put what are the top 50 espresso drinks. I would also go to Google Keyword. It's free, Google Keyword Planner, and put in espresso drinks and see what's trending, what other people are searching for. You can also use Uber Suggest, UBBER. It's by Neil Patel. You can do 3 free searches a day. Just put your email in. Put the keyword in and see what other people are searching for. Find things that are searched for a lot with low competition. Same thing you kind of use helium-10 for. And you can, if you already are paying for helium-10, you could get some keyword ideas on. Use it because I know how much it costs. Use helium-10. Get your keywords that you're looking for. What are other people buying along with this? But I get what you're saying about Amazon. Okay, espresso tool. But I would, if you don't want to put your face in it, you do know how to do this. You're saying, I don't know how to do it. This right here, get a light from Five Below or get your lamp from your living room, take the shade off today. Set it up on your counter. If you don't have a nice counter or you don't like your counter, go to Home Depot and get 2 tiles, 12 by 12 tiles. They're $1.29 each. Set one up like this and the other one flat like this. Put your lamp that you took your lampshade off from your living room right in front of it. Get yourself a fancy glass from the Dollar Tree. They have clear mugs, anything clear where people can see it. That people like that aesthetic stuff. It's crazy. Get a really cool straw, clear straw. You don't even have to do that. And set that up and make a drink. I'm going to do a series on my top 50 espresso drinks. Here's 5 things you need to know about espresso drinks. Here's why I drink espresso every morning. Here's a great pastry that goes with espresso. Why espresso beats coffee hands down. What happened when I missed my espresso for the day? Boom. That's it. That's all you do. Look, she has it in front of her window with a little plant. So cute. So what you're going to want to do, once you get on coffee TikTok, because that's what you want, right? You're going to click the 3 buttons that looks like a little hamburger up in the top right-hand corner. You're going to go to filters. and you're going to go to date posted down here. I know it's really hard to see. I don't know how to make you see this any better. Oh, wait. I don't want to mess this all up. I do want you to see.
I'm
Oh, is
sorry.
that better?
I'm sorry. Gig says, I feel like I'm watching a game show. Give 10 ideas in 60 seconds. Renee is amazing.
Oh, thanks. You're going to go to this down here. Oh, I just had it down here. Date posted. So here, I'll go back. Coffee TikTok up top, right? Go to the, and this is also, if you're like if your store is not evergreen and you're looking for like trends, this is a way to see this in Pinterest. Though you use those two, you don't even have to use paid tools in the beginning if you can't afford it. You can literally go on TikTok, look at this, what's trending, get on Pinterest, look at trends, you're good. Click the three buttons right here. Three dots, filters down here, filter it. I would go by this month. Apply. Right off the break, 3 of the 4 videos have one thing in common. They're showing a glass. You don't even see the person in 3 of these. This was what was posted in the past week. Do what they're doing. Do what they're doing. She's just making a drink. You could literally get up every morning and make your drink. Do different angles, or if you want to do a signature thing, make it the same angle. Master that and then move on. It's literally sitting on her counter. Like I said, if your counter, you don't like your counter, go get those tiles from Home Depot and set it up. Literally in front of the window for natural light for these looks. If you're doing it at night,
behind it.
Yep. You're doing it at night, go get your lamp. And I've done this. Get your lamp. You don't have money for lighting, okay? Or you're too lazy to go to Five Below. That's me. Okay, go and get a lamp. Take the shade off. That's your light. Boom. And just do what they're doing. Make your drink. That's something that you do every day. But you want to put the words on the screen. You want to do captions. You want to say the words, okay? So that TikTok can categorize you and know that you're in coffee TikTok. All these videos, I guarantee you, will say something up top. This one says iced coffee. This one's coffee TikTok. This one's cooking with Jay. I guess she does a cooking show. But all these people are categorized. Kaylee May, flat white coffee. You can make a little video like this, the split screen 3 thing. You can make that in Canva. It's 3 videos and they just put it on one thing. You can make that in Canva. But that's what you're going to do. Also, I know you said that you didn't know how to do it. TikTok University is free. Also, since you're a TikTok seller, they have webinars every month on how to do stuff. Free webinars. You just sign up so you can figure out how to do stuff. Also, I will go on TikTok and say how to make a video. And the videos are going to come up and they're going to show you. Your first 50 videos might suck. It's the same thing they say about YouTube. People go back to their first couple YouTubes, super cringe because you're like, I can't even see my face. What am my lighting is terrible. My camera angle. So what? Do it. Was someone going to make fun of you? Okay. I don't care. That's fine. I'm learning. You can't be afraid to try new things and you can't be afraid to fail. You got to just figure it out. Unless you want to pay that budget and have someone do it for you, but that's not guaranteed sales. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Go on Amazon. So back to I know that you said you don't want to do Amazon, but what I would do. Okay. So espresso tool. Okay. The 4th listing down. So the top 4 listings, which Helium 10 will help you write your listing out, are all the tool alone. Some of these are sponsors, so they run in the ads. The 4th listing down is a whole kit. Now, I know you don't want to spend more money. You're already in the hole, but you could find something cheap. You have to just think. I don't drink espresso, so I would have a hard time, but you can ask ChatGPT, what is something that is used in the kitchen that will go along with an espresso tool? He'll tell you. Chatty will tell you. Find something very cheap that you could add and you can make a bundle because there's only a couple. Here we go right here. Espresso tool with these little, I don't even know what this is called. This thing where you make like the cool designs on the top. Hold on. Whoop, I'm like deep in the listing. Here we go. With these silver things that make You can make the cool designs. Or you could add a straw in the bundle, or a recipe book, something to make yourself stand out. And if you don't want to do that, I would use that in your videos. Why are you any different? I haven't seen that on TikTok Shop. That's an awesome product, but I wouldn't even have known what that was. So you have to show in your video. You need to type more out. TikTok lets you write a lot of characters. I've never run out. Paragraphs. I've seen like 3 paragraphs of stuff. Explain why people need this tool. Show yourself using it.
All right, so I ran ChatGPT for 10 drinks.
Yep.
And then I just ran ChatGPT for what items go along with an espresso tool. And I stuck both of those in our Facebook Messenger chat with.
Awesome.
So
Thank you.
That's already done. It's there.
And then you just have to create more. You have to do more than one video a day. But I know it seems daunting, but literally if you could set 3 mugs up on your counter, boop, 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 make extra, boop, 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 make the 3 drinks, invite your neighbors over so you're not just pouring the espresso down the sink, or make some coffee ice cubes and use it for the next day. That's what I do because I'm cheap. I would make my drinks and I will pour right into an ice cube tray that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I will be using those ice cubes the next day to make a video. So I'm not going to be throwing my.
That's another video in and of itself.
Yep.
How not to waste your.
Yep.
So let's go back here a minute because all right, let's see.
This is blurry now. Sorry guys. I turned it. Now I can't.
Yahira says, I'm following you on my TikTok. Max says, Helium 10 just got me today. I forgot I set it for a 6-month pause. Could you give me some tips on how I can use it if I can't get a refund?
Or do you want to launch a product on Amazon? If you don't want to launch a product on Amazon, are you an Amazon associate? Because you can use it to see what people are buying right now. And then you could use ChatGPT or Claude to write a blog post with affiliate links. If you have an established blog, or you can get on Pinterest to affiliate marketing. Okay. What are you about to say, Cheryl?
I was going to say he could use it with Benable to do blogs and link it there, even if he doesn't have an Amazon account, an Amazon associate account.
Yep. So, if you're trying to launch a product, obviously use it to launch a product. If you don't want to launch a product, he said no.
I'm not sure what he said no to. He just said
what
no.
were you using it for? Now I know some people, and this might be outdated. I'm not in the drop shipping world anymore, but I know some people were using Helium 10 to find products to drop ship to eBay. Hot products. Because once again, if Amazon's selling this hot on Amazon, it's probably going to be a sell on other platforms as well.
Retail arbitrage, but still mostly eBay.
Okay. Hop back into retail arbitrage for the next 30 days. Make your money back. What's it, $99 a month now? You can make $90 today. Go find hot product. You drive around a lot too, Max. Hit 10 stores today. Don't let that money go to waste. Say, I'm making this work. I'm going to Walmart and I am loading up on something, or Big Lots or the grocery store. Oh, you know what I would do? Because a lot of people are centered right now on toys, clearance items from the summer. We're about to have a change of season. I will look up every pumpkin, every single thing. And I would sell the heck out of some pumpkin something that you can get from Aldi or some, not super, probably not Walmart, because every seller goes to Walmart. And I would just try to sell 50 units to make my $90 back and then cancel my membership with a high BSR, low BSR, and just try to make your money back real quick. If you want to do the retail arbitrage, I would find something fall related, pumpkin, apple cider, what's also big right now, cinnamon stuff, vanilla, all those scents that I absolutely hate. I'm down for pumpkin stuff. I just don't like the scent of it. As long as it's not going to expire soon.
Dawn asked, what was the Google thing?
The Google question that I asked was, go on Google keywords and see what people are searching. If you go to trends.google.com, I believe it is. If not, just go to Google and put Google Trends, it'll take you there. There's a free keyword planner and you can see it trending over the years. You can see what's, they call it like a breakout for the day. What are people searching? Give you a percentage, like 50,000 percent up from yesterday. People are searching whatever. But you can put a keyword in there and then so here's an example I told Cheryl the other day. I put fall as the keyword. That's very, very broad. I was able to narrow it down to Panera fall menu. I would not have searched that, but apparently a ton of people are searching that right now. That is a keyword they gave me that's related to the word fall. That's free. You can use that as many times as you want.
You'll have to go back and read some of this chat because.
Oh, okay.
Under mine because.
I lost our YouTube chat.
Let's see. And Sidegig says it's very easy to get an Amazon Associates account through Benable.
Yes. Now, if you've been canceled, though, I don't know if they'll track that somehow, but I can't see that they would because I'm pretty sure you're getting it through Benable.
Yeah, I don't know about that part. Now, I had an Amazon Associates account. They gave it to me for like 4 or 6 months or something like that, but I didn't produce enough revenue for them. And so they canceled my account. But they told me that I could come back. I would just have to reapply.
Yeah.
They didn't cancel me and tell me to go away forever.
Right.
They did that for reviews. I'm not allowed to do Amazon reviews anymore. But I can do I can go reapply for Amazon Associates. Yeah. Max says, good ideas. I was thinking along the lines of like the trends to find how you're talking about the Google trends.
Yeah. So it's August. I would start concentrating on November.
September. It's September.
Oh, it's September. Yikes. Yeah, I would definitely, I would concentrate on November, which is crazy to me. But literally 3 weeks ago, I had to start promoting sweatshirts and it's 99 degrees here today. But that's what's trending. Is that what I want to sell now? No, it's not. But it's not about me. It's about my customer and people. I don't know where, because everyone I talk to says it's hotter than heck still. People are looking for sweatshirts. So they're looking for fall stuff. So I'm probably going to stop promoting Halloween in the next couple of weeks and start focusing on Thanksgiving and Christmas to get ahead of the game. Once again, if you're wondering where we are, where people's minds are, go to Pinterest. It'll tell you. When I got on there a couple weeks ago and it was like fall nails. I'm like, fall nails. I'm still getting pink and orange and green on my toes. It's summer to me, but nope, not according to everybody else. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing now. We're just skipping over the summer. But yeah, that's what I would do for Helium 10. Are you doing Max, are you doing Amazon on-site commissions? If you are, that's what you need to be using Helium 10 for, 100%. I wouldn't even mess around with the physical products. If you're doing Amazon on-site commissions, you need to use Helium 10 for that today and bust out like 50, not today, but start today and bust out like 50 videos the next month using information you found on Helium 10.
I don't know what you just said, but
that's the video. So when you watch a video at the bottom of an Amazon listing,
oh, those things,
people get paid for those. Yeah. Which if you're an Amazon associate, that's something different from on-site commissions, which is also different from an influencer storefront on Amazon. It's 3 different things.
All right. Well, this has been a great one. I mean, there's been a lot of information that has come through here today that I'm going to have to go back and revisit.
That's
I
the
need
good
to,
part about
I
us
need to
recording
start
it.
doing a TikTok myself. I mean, mine's going to be different, and I don't think I'll do a store, but yeah, I mean, still the information transfers,
Mhm.
like that video with where there was the 3 things, and you can build that in Canva, but you built the 3 videos, so that's really 4 videos.
It is, because I would just repurpose. I'd repurpose it. 100%. I'd repurpose it. No one's going to know. No one's going to say, I just saw this video 5 weeks ago. What? Okay. If they do, but I don't even remember what I did 5 minutes ago. So it won't be me. Because my mind's like, and then it's gone. It's
I
gone.
agree with that.
Cheryl, I actually thought about you the other day and I wonder if TikTok was listening. Someone came on my For You page, which is TikTok's, page where you can find new creators. And she was an accountant, and she had a very, very successful TikTok where she was dropping but she is definitely a content creator, because her editing and all of that stuff was very good. Very good. I was like, ooh, and her lighting was good. Like everything was so good. I was like, wow. But going back, I'm like, I wonder. So I think I figured it out, because we had talked about it before. Not that you want to add one more thing, but if you're someone who does digital products, I think maybe SideGig asked about digital products. And right now, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check the terms. I don't see why this wouldn't be allowed, especially if you say this is what you're getting. If you have a digital product, because you have to ship, and TikTok will see when you ship. Like I had to ship out the sweatshirts. They want them scanned by a certain day, like they check, and then you get penalized if not. You get your shop shut down. If you want to send out a digital product and you want to sell it in your TikTok shop, but you have to have something tangible, I would do some sort of worksheet, or even a book, and then publish it on KDP. And then you're kind of getting two things with it. You did the work one time and you're selling on Amazon, KDP, and you're doing it. I would make a little workbook. It can be a line journal with, 10 tips a month or whatever. Just let your imagination soar. I would send that to them. And in the front, I would do a QR code, which leads them to my digital product, and a QR code, which would lead them into my email ecosystem, so that they are now my customer and I can speak to them. So TikTok sees this book that you send in the mail, but make it very clear in the video. What you're buying in the TikTok shop is a gift, pretty much. Open your book up. You scan this code right here. You get the workbook and 5 other products that I put in here. And you can also become a part of my community. You literally scan it from your phone. If you don't want to scan it from your phone, the URL is right there. Enjoy your workbook. And the workbook goes along with the workbook. And it doesn't have to be the same, because obviously I don't even know how you print your workbook out. But you can literally do a 5x7 line journal, and every 10 pages say, hey, today's Monday, don't forget to do this. Hey, today's January 1st, don't forget to do this. Hey, tax tip, did you know, blah, 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 blah. Here's a brain dump. Hey, do your receipts. Hey, here's a business plan. There's so much you could do. And so you're sending this little cheap journal that costs you nothing, because on KDP, you can get author books, and I think you pay like $3 for them. But even if you do it and you put it for $5 on Amazon, just buy a bunch of those books and say, yes, you're buying this book, but your real product is inside of this book. So as soon as you get this, scan it or go to the URL, and here's your digital product. Just for you buying on TikTok shop, I'm also giving you this little notebook on me for free. It's a value thing. Everyone else didn't get this, but because you bought on TikTok shop and you're part of my community, my TikTok community, I'm giving you this journal. That's 100% what I would do. If you have a digital product and you're trying to sell it on there, and right now they don't have an option for that, send them something small.
I like that.
Yeah, send them something. Yeah. So
That's
just
lots of great ideas.
Hi, puppy dog. Oh, what a sweetie.
We all went back to bed this morning.
Oh, I know. A couple minutes ago, I was like yawning. I'm like, oh gosh, why am I so sleepy? But I think it's because I'm hungry. My sugar's low.
Well, we've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah,
So
I can feel it in my throat. I'm like hoarse almost.
Max
So, yeah.
said we have read 100 million leads. That's Alex Hormozy, right?
Yes. Oh, he just put on some epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I said, I can't. I like him and his wife, Layla, I think her name is.
Yeah.
But I can't go down any more rabbit holes right now. I am behind in the work that I need to do.
That's okay, because I didn't watch it, but I didn't watch it originally at the time. I did watch it after the fact, the replay. But because I had signed up for it, I got all the stuff.
What kind of? I don't even know what it was about. I got
all the whole thing away.
What is the whole thing?
I don't even know. I don't want to, because I can't go down the rabbit hole right now. So
okay,
it was all free. I have access. The email is in my folder, and it's unopened because I don't.
Oh, good. You'll remember. It. Yep.
And it's something that I definitely want to go read and go down. But
that's good.
It is on it's Max says it's amazing so far.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, report back, guys, when you're done. I'd love to know. But I saw so many people on Facebook and other people kind of coattailing off of it, like, oh, well, I guess he didn't have anything at the end, but something, they were giving away something to complement that. And I'm like,
oh, because what he did was he the only thing that he gave a bunch of stuff away. He gave away the audio book.
Okay.
He gave away his journal, like a scanned copy of his journal, where he was over the last however many years planning out the 2 books.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So there's that. And then if you wanted to buy the hardback, you could buy one for yourself, or you could buy sets to give away for other people. So
you know what? ClickFunnels did that a couple years back, because I did it and I read like 15 pages. So, I mean, that worked. That whole thing, it works. I bet his email list grew by 200,000 people. I mean, something absurd.
Yeah, the amount of people that signed up to listen live, he broke YouTube.
Yep.
He broke Zoom. I actually logged in and thought he was done, but it was when it broke. So then back, and I did not know that. But yeah, I mean, he
that's awesome.
And I know that I'm one of those people that he's really pushing, because I'm getting all kinds of emails, and then he's popping up on my Facebook, and he's popping up on everything. It's
everything.
Like him everywhere. YouTube.
Yep.
Well, those are really the only 2 things that I use a lot. But
yep.
Yeah, the systems that go with the last 2 books plus more. So it was given for free.
That's awesome. Good. That's
everybody
great.
That signed up. Yeah, he's like, this could be X number of thousands of dollars.
Free.
But it's not going to be that. It could be X number of thousands of dollars, and he kept dropping the price down. And then he got to the end. There's actually a short where he's talking about a YouTube short where he's talking about that he got down to just say, but it's going to be, and he paused. And like the chats blew up with, I knew it was going to do it. I knew he was going to, charge us a bunch of money. And then he says, nothing. And like, everybody went crazy.
Oh, I bet they did. Yes.
Max said probably the framework for entrepreneurship for the next couple decades, at least.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
So I don't know, maybe we'll talk about some of that in upcoming.
Yeah, I'd love to, because I have no idea. I almost don't even want to look it up because I don't want to be targeted.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. I don't want to be, or maybe I'll go look it up on my kid's iPad so that they can watch the commercial. They're already watching the commercials after the little games anyways. What's the matter if it's his commercials or not?
Hey, maybe it'll be that one thing that intrigues them enough to
Right.
Grab that entrepreneurial spirit.
Right.
You and BB have.
Yeah. I tried to lure the one in this weekend. We made 50 outfits. And yeah, that was.
So did you do it?
We did it. It took me almost 6 hours.
So did you record it or you just made the outfits?
I have video clips. I probably have 200 pieces of content. Video clips, pictures. I'll be doing Benable, Pinterest. Yeah, it's a lot. TikTok, both of my TikToks, my shop and Mommy Hasn't Showered. So I have content probably for like the next 2 months.
I got, speaking of Pinterest, I got a couple of emails, different emails. And then now I don't know whether it was a scam or what, but
what were the emails?
It was saying that from Pinterest that my post, one of my pins had been flagged for.
Did you have music? I had a couple taken down.
I've never done music.
I don't know.
And most of the pins that I have, because I don't really use Pinterest, most of the pins that I have are pins that I've shared.
I would log in on
Pinterest
and click the bell on the top. It'll tell you in your notifications. Yep. Well, guys, thanks. I'm out of YouTube. So if there is any questions, sorry, we can go back and answer them for sure, but.
Right. All right. Well, I think that, Max says, I think he's one of the biggest changes in how people sell since Cardone.
Oh, wow.
I would have to agree with that.
That's great.
Because people are definitely changing the way that they are going about things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. He's
awesome.
He's like forefront these days. Okay, we have been going for 107 minutes.
That's awesome. Good.
We have 9 people watching on my channel.
Nice.
So thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all for being here today. I am exhausted now and I still have work to do.
Yep, me too.
So thank you all for being here.
Guys.
A little bit of housekeeping. I will be live here tomorrow on my channel for the monthly bookkeeping. So if you haven't gotten your August done and or if you have any questions, hop on with me tomorrow. And so yeah. Oh, and then Facebook group. So if you were late and you haven't joined the Facebook group,
join the group.
Come join the Facebook group.
Join the group.
It is growing, and I think it's going to be amazing.
Yes, it is. It is amazing already.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks, everyone.
All right. See you guys.